This is a huge day for making videos. I'm still going. I'm going to talk about Haverfordwest now. My parents actually lived in the UK for about 5 years. The first year they spent up near Manchester, and the remaining 4 years they spent in Haverfordwest. They actually bought their first house there as a young married couple, did the house up, and eventually had my brother Gareth. And then when he was about, I guess, 6 months old, they moved back to New Zealand. So they obviously have quite a few friends in Haverfordwest. I haven't met most of them. One couple, Val and Dave, came out to New Zealand about 7 years ago, so I was 16. And I met them briefly for one afternoon, but I was a typical 16-year-old and didn't really want to hang around. So I've been really lucky that they still want to invite me to their house. So I went and spent a long weekend with Val and Dave in Haverfordwest. It was so relaxing. It was just like having another mummy daddy. So I think whenever I'm feeling homesick, I'm just going to go to Haverfordwest because I am very, very well looked after there. So I went on the 25th of March, the 25th to the 28th, and I did quite a bit of sightseeing. I did forget my camera, so I borrowed Val and Dave's, but there's not as many photos as I normally take, so but I still managed to get photos of everything, so it's alright. We started off by looking at St David's Cathedral. St David is the patron saint of Wales. I know I would have talked about St David's Day before. He's basically, as St Patrick is to Ireland, St David is to Wales, and England and Scotland also have their patron saints as well. St David's Cathedral was really nice. We went on the day where Val and Dave's daughter Lisa, she's a school teacher, and the school kids were singing in the cathedral. So I went and watched them, and it's really lovely. I always love watching performances, and I like watching kids singing because I find quite a lot of children get a lot out of singing. I mean, I know I did as a kid, so it was very cool, and the acoustics were just brilliant. So that was quite something special. One of the other days we went to see the Pentre Ivan. I'm not quite sure what it is, to be honest. It's rocks, kind of like the rocks in Stonehenge are from the Priscilli Mountains, which are out that way. These rocks are like big slabs of rocks like that, and they're set up, you'll see from the photos, but it's quite cool, and they're really, really old. And I think they were kind of like a worshipping place, or possibly a burial ground. Not sure. Obviously didn't read. I was probably getting tired at this point in the day. I find when I'm on holiday I get tired a lot. But anyway, and we saw some beautiful daffodils and sheep, which I really enjoyed seeing, all the little lambs and things like that. And I also got the chance to go out to a retreat house where there was a really, really nice chapel, and I met a couple of the Sisters of Mercy that were out there looking after the retreat house. So it's just a really nice afternoon that day. The retreat house is right by the ocean. It's very peaceful, and just a really special place to be. So I can see why they put a retreat house there. The Sunday that I was with Val and Dave was Palm Sunday, the 28th of March, the weekend before Easter. And Val and Dave took me to their church where we sang songs, and then we had a donkey, and we processed with the donkey through the streets singing songs and walking behind the donkey. And then we got to church and had a church service. The significance of that is, on Palm Sunday, in the Christianity beliefs, Jesus rode into Jerusalem on a donkey's back, and the people were overjoyed to see him, and they waved palm leaves and said, "Hosanna in the highest." So following Palm Sunday was Holy Week, which is that Monday through to Good Friday. I guess in some ways Jesus knew that things were a little bit wrong during that week, up until Good Friday, which was the day that he was crucified, and then obviously Easter Sunday was when he rose again. But I haven't. Religion really interests me, but I'm not a religious person myself. So a lot of these things I haven't been exposed to, or I haven't been in the groups where I've been able to have an opportunity to do this. So I'm quite a spiritual person. So it was really cool to be able to get involved in such a really special day, Palm Sunday, and I really enjoyed it. And the donkey, whose name was Winston, was really nice. And I also learnt that donkeys have a cross on their backs. And I didn't know, but all donkeys have the cross on the back, and it's said to have come from Jesus, and that's to signify the cross. But yeah, so I really enjoyed Palm Sunday, and I loved Haverfordwest. I got to see the house where my parents basically built, and the place where my mum used to work, and it was really cool. I can see why my parents were attracted to living in Haverfordwest for 4 years. It's a nice town, and maybe if there's a plastics company there, I can live there too. Who knows? But I did really enjoy Haverfordwest.
Yeah. This is Rhombus, sound non-conformist. We are asymmetrical, smashing through all stereotypes, bashing all archetypes. This is the new sound, the fresh sound of the Rhombus crew. The mercenary Mike, Master, Merquan, roll away. About to take the fusion and about to take control. The mirror farm with the hip-hop music and soul. The dark fusion of the Rizzler taking control. We are the people of a capital sound. We're moving with your body cause we express our minds now. Prowess and prophets of a lyrical tone. The people of a flow. Listen. Enemy man, bang. Chickity check it, what? Enemy man, bang. Diggity bang. Listen. This one, original. Yo, it's jamming with the rhombus, jamming with the rhombus, chilling with the clapped up down, jamming with the rhombus sound, chilling with the clapped up down, jamming with the rhombus sound, chilling with the clapped up down, jamming with the rhombus sound, chilling with the clapped up down. It's me, my dreadlocks, swinging to the tempo. I love this stuff. Hey, I'm rocking, pumping all pimples on my face, so I look clean with the pus dripping down. If my hand with machine, it crushes out the juice, rush